Taranac City, late on a quiet June night in 1991, the BF home subdivision sleeps, unaware that inside one house a scene of unimaginable horror is unfolding. The next day, June 30th, the nation would wake up to shocking news. Estrelita Vizconde and her two daughters, Carmela and Jennifer, were found brutally murdered inside their home. The crime was so heinous, so senseless, that it was immediately dubbed the Vizconde massacre, a name that would be etched into the country's collective memory forever. The headlines screamed in disbelief, and a nation demanded answers. Who could have committed such a monstrous act? The investigation began with a frantic search for clues in a crime scene that offered very few. The police were under immense pressure, but the case seemed to be going nowhere fast. For years, the trail went cold, and it felt like justice for the Vizconde family might never come. Then 4 years later, a woman named Jessica Alfaro came forward. She claimed to be a witness, an insider who knew exactly what happened that fateful night. Her testimony was explosive. She pointed the finger at a group of young men from wealthy and influential families, alleging a night of drug-fueled violence. At the center of her accusation was Hubert Webb, son of a former senator. Alfaro's detailed account electrified the public and reignited the investigation. The case transformed into a media spectacle, a courtroom drama that captivated the entire country. Every testimony, every piece of evidence was scrutinized by millions. Was Jessica Alfaro the key to unlocking the truth, or was she a liar leading the nation down the wrong path? The battle lines were drawn in a trial that would define a generation. The accused, led by Hubert Webb, vehemently denied the charges. Webb claimed he wasn't even in the Philippines at the time of the murders, presenting evidence that he was in the United States. His defense team argued that Alfaro's testimony was inconsistent and unreliable, painting her as a government-coached witness with a hidden agenda. But the prosecution, backed by Alfaro's compelling narrative, held firm. The trial became a clash of two powerful stories. On one side, a grieving father, Lauro Vizconde, desperately seeking justice. On the other, the families of the accused fighting to clear their sons' names. For years, the legal battle raged on. Finally, in the year 2000, a verdict was reached. The court found Hubert Webb and his co-accused guilty, sentencing them to life imprisonment. For many, it felt like closure. Justice, it seemed, had finally been served. The men were sent to prison, and the case was officially closed. But the story was far from over. For the next decade, the convicted men maintained their innocence from behind bars. Their legal teams continued to file appeals, relentlessly chipping away at the prosecution's case. Then in 2010, the unthinkable happened. The Supreme Court, in a stunning reversal, acquitted all the accused. The High Court cited major inconsistencies in Jessica Alfaro's testimony and a lack of credible evidence, concluding that the prosecution had failed to prove guilt beyond a reasonable doubt. After 15 years in prison, Hubert Webb and the others walked free. The acquittal sent shockwaves across the nation, reopening old wounds. For Lauro Vizconde, the decision was devastating. The justice he thought he had won was snatched away, leaving him with only questions. The crime that had gripped the nation was once again unsolved. Today, the Vizconde home stands as a silent monument to a tragedy that remains a mystery. The case is officially closed, but the truth remains buried, lost somewhere in the shadows of that dark night in 1991. Who really killed the Vizconde family? We may never know. What are your thoughts on this haunting case? Let us know in the comments below. And if you want to explore more unsolved mysteries, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching.